Hi everybody, it's Annie from THRIFTLUXINSTUff, and if you're new to this channel, welcome, and if you're returning, hello, good to see you again. So just a little bit about the channel, because I realize I don't always talk about or introduce what this channel is about at the beginning of every video. So just to sort of recap, THRIFTLUXINSTUff is basically about focusing on sustainable fashion, whether that is thrifting clothes that I like to share with you that I wear in my own personal wardrobe, or to share with you items that I have thrifted and am selling on the THRIFTLUXINSTUff eBay store. So I generally try to buy things that, I would like wear if it was me. So some of it is reflective of my style, some of it not all the time. But that's basically the gist of that, because I'm just really huge on saving clothes so that they don't go into the landfill. So that's the crux of it. And then the luxe part of THRIFTLUXINSTUff is really just my opportunity to share, my love of luxury. And of course, that's very limited to Louis Vuitton. So most of what I'll talk and share about here is, my Louis Vuitton purses and what I've thrifted, because mostly all of them are pre-loved. So I say thrifted loosely because I, didn't buy them at thrift stores, obviously. And then stuff, because I am random. I am a totally random person. So, don't be surprised if one day I'm like, hey, let's talk about my Pyrex collection, or, whatever it is. But that is just a way to give myself some freedom to keep this open-ended and just talk about whatever. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get into it. So for today, I thought I'm going to open up with what I'm wearing today that is thrifted. So today I'm wearing these gold earrings, and they're just these like little gold vintage hoops. I think they're pretty old, probably maybe from the 80s. I don't know. Give you a better close-up of that. So those are those. And then the t-shirt that I'm wearing, as I put my earring in, sorry about that, is a nice little just basic Ralph Lauren blue top. For my other jewelry, my bracelets, so I have this is a vintage watch that is from my grandma, and so I just wear, I wear watches as like bracelets. They don't work. I'm sure they would if I put a battery in them. And then this bracelet right here I got at a garage sale like maybe a year, 2 years ago now. I'm not sure, but I don't think I paid more than like a quarter or 50 cents for it. I'm pretty cheap when it comes to that. Thrifty. I'm very thrifty when it comes to that. And then for pants, which, sorry about the, this is like probably not the best place, but the lighting's horrible and you can't really get body shots. But I'm wearing these little, capri. I'm wearing capri jeans, and they're like an army green color. I know this is a horrible body shot, sorry. But they're from Chicos. I think they're a little older because the tag doesn't look like the tag that you see in Chicos today. So I think they're a little older. So that's what I'm wearing today. That is thrifted. And then, so for today's video, we're going to talk about all of the bags that I sported this summer. I was realizing, like, you guys, we're pretty much like practically in the middle of August, and I don't know where the summer went because I am not ready for the fall yet. I mean, maybe some people are, but I still was working on my weight loss goals. So I don't want this summer, weather to go away yet. I want it to be warm and sunny in the morning, and I'm gonna really miss that once fall hits. But I was just thinking about like all of the bags I sport during the summer, because I was starting to think about what I need to like resituate or arrange in my closet to sort of phase in all of like my fall bags. So with that said, we'll get started with, there's a little mix here of Louis Vuitton and vintage purses, because I really like old like vintage purses from the 60s and so forth. So to get started, we'll begin with this guy. I believe this is called the St. Cloud, and these aren't going to be bag reviews, so I won't go into a lot of detail with all of them, but it's a crossbody. And one thing about this one is, I believe this was made in the 70s. I did some research on it, and like I talked about in previous videos, I always go to the Louis Vuitton store to get all of my pre-loved items authenticated. But this guy, if you notice, it doesn't say Louis Vuitton on the on this piece, on the hardware. I never even noticed that until I bought my sister-in-law one of these. And I guess it's because it's an older version. So I thought that was really interesting. But it does have the, you know, the stamp, the Made in France stamp right here. And I don't have my light on, so hopefully you can see that. And then what is another interesting thing about this bag? Oh, so I'm sure, you know, I'll do a review, but I'll just tell you now too. If you ever looking for one of these in the pre-loved market, always check these like top edge corners, because a lot of times when you buy this pre-loved, that comes cracked. And I can't tell you how disappointed I was, because when I bought one for my sister-in-law, hers came cracked. And it's not a huge deal because these ones are so thick, like the canvas is just very, very thick on these, and so it doesn't impact the durability or use of the purse at all. It's just, you know, I think anytime you buy anything, you're like, oh, it's got a crack. So, you know, I felt bad. But I don't think she minds. I think she loves and wears hers all the time. So anyway, there's that one. And then the next one is one that is very popular. It is your classic Speedy. So this is my Speedy 30, and this was actually my very first Louis Vuitton purchase. And so what I do with this guy is, this is my movie bag. Every single time we go to the movies, I take this guy. And the reason is because inside mine, there's stuffing, but I have this like old little Afghan, and it's the kind that fits like, you know, if you're in a wheelchair, it goes like straight over your legs, like an old lady's, I don't know, blanket. So I love this because I get so cold when I am at the theater. Like, it's obnoxious, you guys. I really get cold. I don't know what it's about, but I just get chilly all the time. And so whenever we go to the theater, I bring this, and, you know, good or bad, but this is kind of one of those bags that I love it, but I do not baby this at all. And I think because it was my first Louis Vuitton bag, I, you know, learned a little bit about how you still have to be careful with them a little bit, because you know, there's just like like this is one that's from I think 2000, but on the inside back in the day, it used to have this like plastic, and as you can see here, see how you see the fabric and you see the plastic. So my keys nicked that or snagged it, and so it doesn't have the perfect plastic interior that it came with, which I was kind of sad about, but you know, you get over it pretty quickly because it's still a good bag, and I still feel good when I wear it. But yeah, I don't wear this that much, just when we go to the movies. So anyway, there's that one. And then this one was a present. I'm kind of going a little fast, sorry, it's just I want to get through all these, but this one reminds me of a seashell, and that is why we got it. My boyfriend got this for me for Valentine's Day because we like to go to Florida a lot, and I said seashell, right? Actually, it's a clam shell because we always like to eat clams when we go out there, and we just were like, this bag looks like a clam. So it's sort of reminiscent of that for us, our Florida trips. But this is the Eclipse, and it comes in like a larger and a smaller size. I don't know if it comes in like the PM. No, what would it be? It'd be the MM and then the PM, or if it's a GM and then MM. I'm not quite sure. I just have the smaller version, that is what I can tell you. And yeah, so I love this guy. I wear this one a lot during the summer as well. So I pulled him out quite a bit. And it's hard not to want to do a review, right? Like, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm gonna have to keep myself disciplined. Yeah, so I won't. I was going to show you what's inside, but you're just going to have to wait, so suspense. Okay, so there's that one. And then, as you can tell, I swap out my bags a lot. Like, this one, you know, is just for going out to the store or whatever. This one I wear to the grocery store a lot when I just need, you know, my keys and my phone. This one I wore just recently because it went with my outfit, because I try to wear them to coordinate with my outfit. So this is the Thompson, and you don't see a lot of people wear this, but you know, it's nice. It's a it's got the vernis, And one thing about this bag is you'll see a lot of times it has like color transfer. Yeah, there you go. Mine has a little bit of color transfer right there. But it doesn't bother me at all. It's just a nice little mustard yellow, and then you have the back. One thing I did kind of learn about these is, and then here's the strap. Gosh, I'm doing a purse review again. It's so hard not to. How do you talk about your bag without like, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so, but what I wanted to say really quickly, if you have one of these or if you're thinking about it, when you store it, always put like a bag or something underneath here. Like, don't let the strap rest and sit on this because it will kind of fade it, I've noticed. So you do have to be careful of that. Sorry, I just noticed, I think I have a new chip on this I didn't see before. So that's lovely. So another thing is be careful how you store them. Where'd it go? I'm trying to show you. Okay, there you go. See that little white mark? Because it can kind of chip. So there you go. What else is a good thing to know about these guys? The color transfer. Don't let this rest on here without having a protective layer because it can kind of like it's hard to explain. It doesn't rub off. Just if it sits a long time, it kind of can fade the coloring. It's hard to explain. I don't keep this in the sun at all, and I always keep it covered when I wear it. Here's sort of the back, and just if you're curious, the inside is just a nice tan. So it's a good little bag. It's a shoulder bag. I'll show you right here. So I don't know, I like it. It's been good. So the other one is, I did a huge review on this one, so won't have to say or go into too much detail, but this is the SAC'D, seriously, I'll never get this name right. The SAC'D Paule. So this is really cool. So I don't know how to do links to videos yet. I'll see if I can figure that out. At least I can put a link in the description though. So there's that guy. I've been wearing this one a lot. And this yellow one, I forgot to tell you, I think it's called the Thompson bag. Thonpson. That's like the least sounding French name of all of these bags, huh? Yeah, so that's the Thompson. And then, what's another one? Okay, so this one, when we like go out at night or something, which isn't that often, obviously, because of COVID, but I always wear this because it's classic. So this is just the black Epi Alma. And then this little bear, my boyfriend got that for me because it was, you know, he gave it to me on the day that Prince, why am I drawing a blank? You know, the royalty when they got married, you know, Kate. And oh my God, you guys, why am I drawing a blank? Seriously. Ryan, like my boyfriend just got home, so I'm also a little distracted. So you're gonna hear some noises, so sorry about that. For reals, why I can think of Charles and I can't think of it's really embarrassing. Anyway, so on the royal wedding, when Prince Kate got married, I can remember her. How do you like that? He got me this, which I thought was super, super sweet. And yeah, so this is an older version, as you can see, because it's got the gold hardware, and it's definitely larger than my other Alma, which is more from I think 2016 or 17. So I'll do a size comparison of the older and newer ones so you guys can see, because I'm thinking this was advertised as an MM size when I got it. I don't remember. So I wear this, and then the last Louis Vuitton one for the summer that I've been sporting is this guy, which you have seen me share before, and this is my No Way. And this was my Valentine's gift for my boyfriend for this year. So I got this in February, and he got this on a pre-loved site, and I think he only spent like, I think he spent under $200 for it, I think. Like, he really got this at a good steal. So when I do a review of No Ways, I'll go into more detail about that one. And then the next are my vintage purses that I've worn a lot this summer. So this one I already talked about. This is that blue vintage purse, and inside is where I keep the strap for storage when I'm not wearing it. And in case you haven't seen the video, this is a Louis Vuitton strap that I got to match the purse. So yeah, we're talking a really fun difference between a $6 thrifted eBay purse and a like $200 strap. But that's, you know, that's just sometimes how I roll, a little crazy. And then, trying to figure out where to put that, sorry. And then this one, oh, I love this one. I love the shape of this one. And you know, when Louis Vuitton was coming out with, I wish I could remember the name of that too. I'm really gonna embarrass myself. I'm seriously going to just like fully admit right now I'm embarrassing myself for not remembering these names. But anyway, when Louis Vuitton came out with their bag that's sort of this same shape, that's what really kind of drew me to this one. And so I was, you know, intentionally searching on Etsy for bags in that shape, because what I've noticed is, you know, so many bags are inspired from bags from the 60s. I don't know if anybody loves to look at the history or origin of handbags, but when I was noticing that pattern and that trend, I thought, oh, you know what, like, how cool would it be to just find an old vintage purse that emulates that look, but is still different, you know, but also kind of on trend. So that's how I found this, and this was an eBay find, and you just click it here, and it comes out. Oh shucks, it actually comes out really easy. It's hard to do it with one hand. It comes out like so, and then here's the inside, and it did come with its own strap right here, and so there you go. So I'm kind of turning this into a review, but just really quickly just show you because I don't mind. Okay, so yeah, so it goes on the sides. And it's just a cute little crossbody that you can wear. So I love it. And I actually have been complimented. I had made a joke once that I don't get complimented or people don't really notice or mention my bags. But actually, when I've worn this one, I've definitely gotten comments on it. I think it's because it's so different. Like, you know, I don't see anybody else wearing it. And that's what I kind of liked about it. And you know what's kind of neat too is, when I first found it, I found it on Etsy. And the one on Etsy didn't come with a strap. And then, like, I swear to God, it's like the thrift gods were just speaking to me, because it was only a couple weeks later that I saw it on eBay. And it was less, so that was a bonus, and it came with a strap. So, oh, I totally snagged it as soon as I found it. And then the last one that I'll be talking about, sorry, I got these COVID little masks in here, is this guy. And I got this one on Etsy, and I don't know what year it is, but it's this cute little bucket bag. And then I put this strap on it, so it did not come with this strap, but I put this strap on it so that if I wanted to, I could wear it crossbody if I wanted, or if I wanted to just wear it in the crook of my arm, I totally could. But isn't it adorbs? Like, I just love this bag. It's the perfect neutral color for summer, and then on the inside it has like the center pocket and then a compartment on each side. And this is the original tag that it came with, and it says this on the back. So it's a mellow glow, which I don't know what that is. It says like a 165, 1.10, so I don't know what those numbers mean, but I always thought I would keep the tag just for a memento, so I keep that in the center. And then I actually just recently wore this because my keys are in here. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so those are the 10 bags that I have been wearing, sporting, fashioning. Yeah, I guess you wear them all summer long. And so I do rotate my bags quite a bit. And I think that's why, you know, I enjoy the variety. I make a point to think about what will go with an outfit or just what I haven't worn in a while so that they each get a little bit of attention. I don't know. I think as a kid I was like that with my Care Bears and my stuffed animals. So there you go. You know, starts out when you're young, you guys. Anyway, that will be all for today. It was great to see everybody, and until next time, I will talk to you again. Alrighty, bye-bye.